Hi Aquarius, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a love reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I do want to, of course, remind you this is timeless, it's general, so just take what resonates. And whenever you are guided or drawn to this video, it's meant for you. And I do appreciate your love and support by liking, commenting, and of course, subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'm hearing not as nervous as you would expect to be in one way, shape, or form. But I also did hear burning desire before I channeled that message before beginning the reading, as well as they view you as a star. They see you as a star. Okay. Let's actually begin and pull from this little love deck that I made myself and see what we get. Usually I would end the reading with this, but I feel the need to start. Okay, we have meant to be and manifesting love. Now, regardless of whether you're connected to somebody at this time or not, or you feel you've met the right person for you, or you're even in a relationship, you could be single. I feel like you are manifesting a level of love within your life, okay? For some of you, more romance, more love or the right kind of love with the person you're already connected to. For those of you who don't have anybody at this time, you are manifesting the right person for you to swoop on in, to give you that courtship, or just to allow for you to take care of them, or a nice balance of both. But I do feel like, okay, it's a spiritual connection in one way, shape, or form. Some of you are manifesting this, but Spirit's planning and guiding this connection all the meanwhile. So it's a co-creating kind of situation. But I do feel like for some of you drawn to this reading, spirituality will play into the connecting that takes place between the two of you in one way, shape, or form. So one, if not both of you, could be a spiritual worker, but I do sense that both of you are at least somewhat connected to the spiritual realm. Let's pull supportive energy. I feel like you're going to see oneself easily supporting them in their endeavors, even when it comes to rough times, but also I just feel like they're going to support you as well. Some of you, financial support may come into play at some point, but let's do some shuffling and pull from the Mystic Monday stack. Okay, that was a little bit messy. I feel as if you're being pushed to think about how your past situations with love were a little bit messy, or just a bit all over the place, or just unhealthy in certain ways. I feel like you've dealt with some assholes. Bear with my language, but it's just coming out that way for a reason. That's how Spirit wants to label them, or that one specific person. But it's taught you how to see the red flags, so don't ignore them. But I do feel like you're also being pushed to remember that you have the intelligence to notice when somebody's right for you, or when you can just feel a connection improving. Okay. I feel like even if you've been in a relationship with somebody, or there isn't a label on it and you're connected to them, but even if you are just about to, or just met somebody, you're getting to know them better, okay? Getting to know the type of person they are, how they communicate, for those who you just met this person, or what they do for work, stuff of that nature, the basics. But I do feel like their astrology sign will come into play in one way, shape, or form. Now, I do feel like this is, for some of you drawn to this reading, your energy, the King of Pentacles. But for the majority, I do feel like this is the masculine individual that you are attracting or wrapped up with at this time. They're well dressed, they're very proper. I just feel like you're going to recognize that you deserve more than life has given you as far as connections up until this point. Even I feel like when it comes to friends to an extent, but this is specifically about that love that you are requiring from the universe. I feel the need to say you're making it happen. I feel like there's a split energy in this reading of those who have put themselves out there on social media, or have been going out to meet new people until they find the right person. And then there's another half of the people drawn to this reading, souls drawn to this reading, that are just keeping their eye on their individual goals and just allowing for oneself to manifest it in that sense. And I just feel like it's gonna feel somewhat effortless either way, okay, regardless of the amount of energy you put forth towards finding this person. But I do feel like your souls will just sort of feel attracted to each other in one way, shape, or form, and it will just kind of come to be. And I sense that spirit has something to do with that as well. Now, if you're just meeting this person, or even if you were to rewind back to when you first, before you met this person, and say you're already connected, I do feel like previous to knowing each other in this physical reality, you were energetically connected to an extent. And I sense that that's playing into how easy it is to connect with them. You'll feel as if you've known them for a while. And I do feel like for some of you who are already connected to this individual, you need to sort of let the past be the past when it comes to what you both have been through together, okay? Allowing for oneself to recognize that you're meant to talk about what you go through in life, right? When it comes to work, when it comes to, your career, money, or even other connections, but try not to allow the emotions that are caused from all of which to seep into the connection too much. That's a bit of a forewarning, because I just feel like you are, it may put a damper on things. Just keep that in mind. But I also feel like they may need that reminder as well. And I just feel like you're going from a lack of hope and love to regaining that hope in this other individual, or just having that absolute best version of love for you. And you'll come to realize, if you haven't already, that there's a different kind of situation that you're meant for than you once were, if you were to rewind back to other relationships or other connections. And I even feel like the physical attraction between the two of you will increase moving forward, okay? I just heard aging well. But yeah, with the Princess of Swords, I feel like you're going to receive certain messages that reassure you that things are going to work out, okay? Some of you are unsure about the future of this connection, regardless of how long you've known each other or have been tied up with each other. And I really do feel like you're going to get messages from spirit, synchronicities, reminders, again, reassurance that things are going to work out, things that you're meant to be connected with this person, even if it's not your forever kind of individual, all right? Everybody has their place in our life, right, for a specific amount of time. Okay, some of you, this is an ex coming back, but that's, I feel like, only if you're really desiring that, okay? But I do feel like you are being pushed to recognize that because you're looking to improve this connection, or just make it work with them, you're taking care of oneself better, whether that's certain self-care routines like taking care of your skin, dressing well, stuff of that nature, working out, eating better. But I just feel like you're going to see that this person is very efficiently going to pinpoint a specific unhealthy habit of yours pretty damn quickly, okay? Or just moving forward, again, if you've already been connected. And I just feel like they're going to be part of the process of you healing that aspect of your situation, okay? Or just, helping you let go of whatever that is for you. It feels like a vice. Or just, it could have to do with your overthinking for some, but I feel like they are an overthinker in one way, shape, or form. Okay, so I feel like you both could be very in touch with your masculine side, but I also feel like there's just a bravery about both ends of this connection where you just get each other, okay? You understand the way they are, but I feel like you bring out a different side of them, and that side that you bring out in each other will be different. So I feel I need to say potentially opposites attracting, but I also sense that there's going to be moments where you go through some BS in life, where you just have a lot on your plate, right? Being a very hardworking individual, being drawn to this reading, regardless of what you do for work or how much people think you have on your plate. And so therefore it's going to be digging for that inner strength kind of situation for you to just make the effort towards building this connection, okay? I also just feel like they will sort of uplift you in certain ways, and you just will get the intuitive message vibe whether or not they're just in the mood to connect, okay? So just kind of holding back at times, and then pursuing conversations with them, or just activities when the time is right. And you'll see more and more moving forward as to when that is right for you. But I do feel like for those of you who have known this person for a while, they are changing on a very soul kind of level. And so you need to recognize that. And so you may just need to adjust your perspective on who you're dating, okay, or who you're connected with. But I really do feel like in the midst of the wheel churning for you in the category of love and romance, you're being reminded that you don't want a specific kind of person, or you don't want a specific kind of connection anymore, even if you once did, or just being reminded of certain people and types of energies that are not meant for you, okay? But I just feel like as well, this connection will be truly a level of healing as you're being pushed to cut out certain aspects of your life to either make room for this person or just to make the best out of the connection. But I also feel like you're going to help them heal and grow in certain ways that feel unimaginable in their mind, because of the type of people they've dated before. And I just feel like you're going to see a very happy progression within this connection that feels healthy, it feels natural, organic, and it feels right for both of you. So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light, and I'll see you next time.